Hi, welcome to Paso KIDS-N-CO. I'm Markie Condra, and today we will be talking with our director and two of our cast members from our upcoming show, Alice in Neverland.
Hello, I am Jim Lupercio.
I'm Mackenzie Cochran.
And I'm Brit Bagley.
So can you tell us a bit about what Alice in Neverland is about?
Well, Alice in Neverland is, it's sort of a prequel slash sequel in, I guess, line with the Disney films. What happens is that when Alice is leaving Neverland, instead of taking the door that leads her home, she takes a door that leads her to Peter Pan's world. Sometime before Wendy shows up. And during her time there, she affects Neverland in such a way that it will remain changed forever. I'm not going to put any spoilers into this, but it is a really fascinating concept that I fell in love with when I first heard about it.
So how have you guys enjoyed being part of this production?
I have enjoyed it very much. It's a pretty new experience for me. I haven't done very much with theater, and I've learned a lot.
Probably what I've learned is that, the one thing I like about it is that, I get to be myself and I get to learn from such great people, experience it and be better at what I do.
Britt, you're cast into my next show.
So can you tell us what parts you'll be playing?
I will be playing Alice.
And I'm playing Peter Pan.
I'm the director.
So what have your prior director experiences been before this show?
Well, my first show that I directed was Sleeping Beauty, which was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. That was the very first show I directed. And I kind of took a new spin on that tale with making it sort of like stylized off of video games. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it actually came out really cool. And after that, I did Midsummer Night's Dream last year, which then I took it because I don't like traditional Shakespeare. Don't get me wrong. I think it's wonderful. I think it has its place. I just rather not do it as a director. So I put a different spin on it, and I made it steampunk. And it came out really, really cool, as you know, because you were in it. And then with this show, I decided to sort of turn it around in a different direction and kind of not necessarily stick to tradition, but keep with the aesthetics of with the characters as is. There are a few very minute references in there, in the sound and the lights and stuff like that, but they're not going to be apparent to anyone who doesn't know kind of like geek culture and isn't paying attention to the show.
So Mackenzie, what experiences have you had in the theater so far?
I started going into seriously into theater in 7th grade with a musical my school did, and this year is the first year that I've done stuff outside of school, it's a really different experience and it's really neat. But I had a small amount of experience through my church when I was younger with the Christmas production they would put on every year.
And what about you, Britt?
Mine probably started when one thing I like about it is that I just like being on stage and, having all these people looking at you. It's just a lot of fun. Probably when I started was in elementary. We did a Christmas production. And so I was an elf in that, and so I thought it was a lot of fun. Another thing, I think I probably started really getting into it probably also 7th grade. Let's see. I was in Avita at the UTEP Dinner Theater, and so yeah.
Another thing I also really enjoy doing outside of acting, I enjoy helping with tech also. I really like painting sets, and so it's a different perspective from backstage rather than on stage.
So thank you, Jimmy, Mackenzie, and Britt, for your information. Alice in Neverland will be running March 21st through April 13th, Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 2:30. Now we welcome Mia and Skyler Carreon about information for Aladdin. Welcome, Skyler and Mia. So what are you looking for in the auditions?
That's a big question. We're looking for an Aladdin and a Jasmine and a genie and a Jafar and an Iago
And a monkey.
and a monkey and a carpet and literally everything.
Okay. Are there any skills that you need to have particular?
Well, gymnastic skills would be nice. Especially for the carpet. If you would like to be the carpet, if anyone wants to audition for the carpet, it'd be great if they had gymnastic skills, because that's going to be kind of a physical role.
You have to sing well.
You have to be able to sing and dance well.
Yeah, and dance, obviously.
Yeah, it is a musical.
Yeah, we're just looking for. I think we're looking for strong singers, at least for the chorus parts.
Yeah.
So they can carry the.
So and it's a pretty big cast. We counted up to around 27 with room for 3 more. So at maximum the cast will be 30. But there's a lot of room. So if you're not in a main role, to those out there possibly watching that will possibly audition, if you're not in a main role, that's totally cool, because the full chorus is in 2 of the biggest numbers in the show.
Yeah, they're gonna work a lot.
Yeah, so they're gonna be on stage in 2 of the most fun numbers that are gonna be.
Yeah, one of them, like Jasmine isn't even there.
I know.
So,
Yeah, Jasmine.
I mean, Jasmine's still a good role, but the chorus is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, the chorus is gonna be a lot of fun.
So
it's gonna be a lot of hard work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us more about the auditions? Like, how are they going to run, and what kind of stuff are you going to ask the people to do?
Well, for the 2 days of auditions, for Sunday the 23rd and Tuesday the 25th, we're going to have boys and girls each sing part of a song, and then everyone is going to learn part of the dance.
yeah, we'll teach them the songs and the dance.
Yeah. And boys are going to be singing the beginning part of One Jump Ahead, and then the girls are going to be singing a small section in the middle of A Whole New World, right? Yeah. So just in case anyone out there, if they want to, be a little bit more prepared than other people.
Are there any particular ages you're looking for?
That's tough. We're pretty much open to all ages. Little kids, that one's probably no one under like 8. Yeah, because they've got to be able to.
Unless they're super good.
Yeah, unless they're really good. I mean, if they can prove at auditions that they can get the dances down and they can sing well, then totally. I mean, we're pretty much open to all ages, but we're leaning more towards slightly older kids.
Like middle school, high school.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been at KIDS-N-CO?
Oh gosh, it's been like 8 years.
Is this your first experience in directing?
A play, yes. A musical, heck yeah. So it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a learning experience for myself and for the kids that are going to be in the show, because they're going to get to learn how to work with somebody who has not done this particular thing before. Not that I'm inexperienced, but this is definitely a feat that I have not approached before in my life. But musicals are a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of musicals, so I will not disappoint. I can promise that.
And it's got a lot of help too. So I've got my sister here who's going to be the choreographer and the assistant director, and Laura Sambrano, who's going to be the musical director. So she'll be doing all the singing and stuff. So it's excuse me. It's a team effort. Any sort of
production is a team effort. It's never really one person. At the end of the day, certain things have to come down to one person's call, and it'll be me. But we've got a whole team of people that are all here to make it the best show possible.
And for the people who are interested in auditioning, what kind of benefits would you say Kids-N-Co has brought to you?
Wow. Gosh.
Really good question.
That is a really good question. How can I answer that? Kids-N-Co is just a really great place, whether you're experienced or inexperienced, because, excuse me, when I first came to Kids-N-Co like 8 years ago, I'm not going to, sit here and tell you I was the greatest actor ever, because I was not. And I'm nowhere near the greatest actor ever now. But I would not have as big of an understanding of the theater and the way that it functions if I did not come to Kids-N-Co. So you learn about that. I mean, and just having the experience of auditioning, if I didn't make it into that first show I auditioned for, I would still have walked away with the experience of auditioning and being like, wow, that was cool. I was up on stage and, I performed in front of people, and, even if it was just for them to decide not to use me, that's okay. I could come back again. It's a lot of fun. If you've been here before, it's just loads of fun. I mean,
And yeah, if you've done the musicals here before, it's always a lot of people, and it's always like a good group of friends, and people make lots of new friends, and people learn a lot. It opens doors because a lot of people have come here and they've gone on to do other things. They've gone on to move to LA and stuff and be in commercials. So, it opens doors for a lot of people. So if you're looking to, come and have an experience, like he said, even if it's just auditioning, even if you don't get cast in a show, just the experience is it's worth it. And I think these auditions are going to be really fun. So don't be shy. Come on down. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skyler and Mia. Our auditions will be running March 23rd and 25th. This has been Paso KIDS-N-CO. I'm Markie Condra, and we hope to see you here soon.